It's blowing, but I don't know if it's a blizzard, but it's blowing a bit.
Good morning, guys. I'm not sure if anybody's watching, but I'm streaming across YouTube this morning with my nasty noise level, trying out some new software. So if you guys want to watch, that's cool. If not, just, kill it.
What's the address?
Go to YouTube and just put my call in on the search, and you should find the live feed. On YouTube. Yeah, I've got one.
Is it underneath the call sign?
Yeah, it's underneath my call.
Let's see if I can find it. I'm looking at it right now. What other stuff you got on there?
I got some other stuff on there too. Hold on a second. I'll flip it over live here in a minute. Alrighty, my ugly mug should be up there now.
What should be up there, Rick?
There should be, there should be some live video of the SDR in the background, and hopefully, if the camera's working, I should be in the bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah, I don't see you here. I see
everything I'm seeing.
I see
3 months old.
Your computer display, but I don't see you.
Yeah, give it a second or two. It usually lags behind a little bit.
Oh, here's one that says live now.
Yeah, that's the one you should be watching.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, I got it now, Rick. Looks like your screen aren't receiving down to 0.
What was that? What was that, Bill?
Your receive filter isn't going down to 0.
It is now.
Like you're starting at 100 hertz or something.
Yeah, it is now. I was on the wrong profile before.
Ah, there you go.
But as you can see, my really nasty 15 over noise level. At times. It looks like it's hanging around S9 or so now, though.
That's more gooder now.
How low can you go?
It's kind of funny looking at the smart SDR screen. I'm not used to seeing that running the Maestro so often.
Yeah, it's probably a little odd for you, isn't it?
Yeah. You seeing it now, John?
Nope. I could only find the one link.
Let me see if I can send you a link to his live feed here.
It should be pretty easy to find.
Well, when I type your call sign in, Rick, I do see one here that says N8 SDR live stream, but it's the only one I see that's live.
Try doing a refresh on it. And do you see one that has N8 SDR channel or something like that?
Well, at the very top, yeah, it's got your main channel with your full name. But that, and all I see is 40 meter ESSB with the group, a whole bunch of those.
Check your email, John.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably need to rename this too. I think it probably pulled the name from last night. I'll take care of that now.
Yeah,
Take
it comes up with the name 40-meter ESSB.
that's what.
Yeah, I'll take care of that. Hold on.
Says there's 5 viewing it right now. I don't know who the 5 are.
I don't know what you just sent me there, Bill, but you sent me a Facebook page.
I just sent you another one that says try this. The thing I sent you with the Facebook page is a video you got to watch when you get a minute. You won't believe it.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Internet Explorer won't even view it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go to a different browser.
I'm on Firefox. So what's wrong with Explorer?
This browser does not currently recognize any of the video formats available.
Well, that's a pile of crap. Internet Explorer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, John. That reminds me. You know that the Edge browser is going away here sometime. I think in the next 4 or 5 months.
Oh, is that right? What are they going to do now?
They're coming up with another catastrophe that some new browser that they've rewritten fresh from the ground up.
What are they going to call that one?
Spontaneous combustion to follow Internet Explorer.
Yeah, I never did like Edge. I've got it up on the screen now.
Yeah, they found out that a lot of people weren't using it, so they're changing. They're starting a whole new program with a browser, and hopefully that'll get a few more people using it. It's supposed to use part of the engine, I think, from it's either Google or Firefox. I can't remember. It's gonna incorporate part of the engine from one of those, though.
What's your browser of choice, Rick?
Lately I've been using Google Chrome.
Yeah. Yeah, Chrome and Firefox are pretty solid.
How do you impose yourself onto the SDR software background? Rick?
Are you chroma keyed?
I'm a chroma keyed. Yes, I'm a chroma keyed.
You know, Rick, you don't look anything like I pictured.
Well, you know, John, you didn't look anything like I pictured you either about 5 years ago.
For some reason, I pictured you looking younger.
Looking younger?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting all the white.
Oh, hell, I've been gray for a long time.
Hey, you got a good head of hair, though.
It's not falling out. It's just, shit. My hair started turning gray, John, when I was, I guess, about 18 or 19 years old. I started getting gray hair.
Wow. That's early.
But it hasn't fallen out, so I'm not complaining.
Hey, how are you imposing yourself over the smart SDR background?
With chroma key, with a green screen.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool, Rick.
Yeah, here, wait. I'll see if I can get this one to come up here. Dave will get a kick out of it, I think.
You know, I was listening to your receive audio there for a little bit on my stereo amp, and I'm hearing a lot of echo and latency. What's causing all that?
Oh, this should be gone. I had another feed. I just realized that was not turned off when you said that too, so it should take care of that now, John.
So I just lost the screen.
Yeah, I think Rick's playing around.
Okay, I refreshed and it came back. Oh, hey, he's on the bridge of the Enterprise.
Oh, there you go. Beam me up, Scotty.
That's good.
That's for those piss weak signals, so I can jump in and say, Scotty, give her all she's got.
You got a picture of a brothel to throw on there?
No, if you find one that looks like it's decent, send it to me, and I'll add it in there, and the same with the sound effects. You know, that should be pretty easy to find.
Yeah, you would think.
Next thing you know, he'll do, Bill is put himself in the middle of a porn movie.
Yeah. Ah, that's funny.
Hey, you're coming in here good now, Bill.
You know, this is when we were doing the webcam stuff here a while back. What the hell was that thing we were on, John? Ustream? Is that right?
Yeah.
I was always trying to do this right here, but I never could quite get it to do the, you know, the background and then post something else on it with Ustream.
What are you out to? About 8K there, Bill?
I think 7,800, Rick.
Okay, yeah, I just opened it up a little more for you.
7,500.
Yeah, I think the default profile here puts me at 78, then I usually adjust if I need to from there.
That's a pretty good chroma key. Boy, I used to have to have a pretty good module on a Grass Valley switcher to get a nice chroma key like that.
I used this piece of green material that I got from the fabric store. It's like this heavy green kind of canvas, and I just built a frame and tossed it over at top of it and just adjusted the chroma key. And I'm using a program called OBS Studio, and it allows you to you know, fine adjust the chroma key, but it seems to work pretty decent.
It really does. There's no tearing or anything. It's clean.
Yeah, it looks real nice.
And one of those cheap Logitech 920 cameras is what I'm using with it.
Yeah.
You ought to get a South Park character and have him behind the mic instead of you.
Like Mr. Hankey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great.
Now, if you could do the Star Trek background and put Spock or somebody behind the mic, now wouldn't that be slick?
Now you're just making things complicated.
Yeah, that'd be a little bit tough to do, but
Used to have racks full of equipment and to do that stuff. It's just unbelievable.
a lot of obsolete crap out there now, Dave.
Sure is. It cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you know, these TK76 cameras and everything that you used to carry on your shoulder. I mean, those things with the lens on it were like $150,000, and you can do more with a $500 video camera now than those things ever did.
Yeah, I want to get a decent camera, something I can put on a tripod, and have that make it easy to switch things back and forth too.
Oh, it's crazy, the quality that comes off of these silly webcams and stuff. It's really phenomenal, you know.
Yeah, I'll ask Tyler what he's using, because whatever he's using camera wise seems to work really well. He's got some really good definition to all the videos and stuff he's posted. Hey, Dave, are you still running a Vorsis?
I got an M1 in front of the Omnia Volt at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, if you see any of those used come up at a pretty good price, let me know. I've been looking for one.
The M1?
Yeah, the M1, the Wheatstone M1, and then I'm going to run one of the Aphex Oro Exciters behind it.
Yeah, I've got I'm running that with the 250 behind that, and then it goes into the Omnia. And I've got a Vorsys. I got the AM55. That's the AM55. I don't know what setting it's on, but that's back to the Omnia 1.
Yeah, the Omnias sounds better.
I don't even know. I'm on a so-called talk aggressive format. I'm on that. I can go back down to the more of a medium talk thing, and I don't know where I've got the AM55. That's the AM55 woof. Let me see. I don't know what it's set at. I'll stay on the Omnia 1.
Hey, Charlie.
Charlie, how you doing?
Hey, Charlie, you're a little light here, but good morning.
Well, I've always been pretty light over, so that's fine. You're sounding good, Charlie. You must have that 950 going. Yeah, I can tell.
Been a while since we've heard you, Charlie. What's it been up to?
Bill, I've been coming down here to listening just about every morning. I'll come down here and see if I hear anybody. Here lately, I guess the band has been jacked up, and I haven't been hearing anybody. But lo and behold, I come down here this morning, and there's even with this, voices coming out of my radio. So I just had to be up, come down here and tune up and say something to everybody. But yeah, that's what's been going on. I guess it's just bad to listen.
Yeah. It's been bad here locally about this time of the morning, too. We've been on 160 quite a bit early, and then we switch over here when the band opens. But those times I've switched over here, about right now, there still is no signal, so that probably is the issue.
Yeah, I come down here this morning and I heard you and I went, oh, look, there's voices. So, but anyway, and of course I lost my engagement. My HF auto quit working. And I'm using the manual tuner and it's just, difficult for me to get the damn thing to tune up down here, especially in my situation. So that's another reason.
God, what happened to your HF auto?
When I put it back in the shack after October, it didn't work anymore, and I decided to wait to ship it back to Palstar until after all this Christmas stuff is over with. So it's still sitting over here on the table, but I'll probably be sending it off here in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's a little concerning. I just bought one a few months ago. I really like it, but good Lord, I hope it just doesn't take a dump like that.
No, I don't think it was, Bill. I don't know. I had a plug down here, and I yanked it out and put it in the store for weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, a month or something like that. Put it right back in. That's when I decided to do it. And I have my suspicions that my oldest grandson dropped the thing when we were taking it out of the shack. So I wouldn't have had it to be to the Palstar.
Oh, okay. Well, gosh, that's too bad. I hope you get it taken care of soon. Did you ever do the software upgrade on it?
No, I have not.
I didn't order the cable. I guess when I bought it, I didn't realize you had to order the cable separate. You think they'd send it with the damn thing, wouldn't you?
You know, when I bought mine, it came with the cable. It was in the package. I bought mine from my kids in there, and I'll probably have it for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, something like that. Working flawless.
Yeah, I didn't get no cable with mine. Then I got thinking, I wonder why the hell that didn't come with it. So I got looking, and they get it like an extra $30 for the damn programming cable. I couldn't believe that.
Well, that's typical Palstar. I mean, not knocking them or anything, but when I got my AT1, mine came with the power supply and the 4-to-1 onion with it. And the later models, they dropped the power supply and the 4-to-1 onion. They were add-ons. So that kind of follows the course of their when you get something that first comes out from them, they include everything. And it seems like after a couple years, some of the stuff becomes accessories.
Maybe that's he doesn't raise the price; he just charges extra for the normal crap, huh? Yeah, that's kind of though, Rick. I mean, my God, you pay $1,500-$1,600 for a tuner. You know, that's part of the reason you buy that tuner, because it's upgradable, and they don't ship a $20 cable with it.
Yeah, I know. I agree, but I think that's one way of him to try to keep the cost down. You know, as the costs go up, I think some of the extra stuff, he just stops including it, and that becomes accessories at some point in time.
Crazy. I called HRO up and I said, you guys forgot to put the cable in the damn box. Oh, you got to pay extra for that. I said, are you kidding me?
What kind of cable is it?
I don't know what the hell the connector is on the back. I don't know if it's a 9-pin or what it is, but I think it goes to USB.
Oh, is it just like a standard serial to a USB cable that they're using as a programming cable?
I believe so. Is that what it is, Charlie?
Don't get me to lie to you, John, but I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm not going to swear to it.
Well, that should be pretty easy to find the pinouts on, and just use one of the FTDI chipsets, and you put a serial connector at the other end of it, and you should be good to go.
Oh, it's not a problem, Rick. It's just the idea that should come with the damn tuner.
Oh, I agree. I'm just saying, there's a way to do it without spending $20.
You know what I think, Bill? I think I'd call Palstar and see if it's supposed to come with the tuner, and go that direction instead of laying it in there. Who knows, might be HRO again.
Hey, Rick,
Yes.
do you have do you use mayonnaise with that tuner?
Do I use mayonnaise with the tuner? No.
Oh, how about onions? Do you chop up onions in the tuner?
In the tuna? No.
Okay, all right. That's my feeble attempt at a joke. Apparently, it wasn't doing very well.
I got it, Brian.
No, I got it. After you got to the onions, I was just, I seen where this was headed.
Why would I put mayonnaise in my tuner? Good morning, all. Everybody is doing quite well here.
I mix a little mustard with mine too, Brian.
Yeah, dry mustard is really good in there.
Mustard in your tuner. Nice.
A little ketchup too, Bill?
Not with tuna.
And some eggs.
I don't mean to muscle in here, so don't think that. But did you buy a new tuner, I suspect?
No, we were talking about Charlie's HF Auto that apparently took a crap on him.
Oh, okay. Hello, Charlie, and John, and Bill, and Rick, and anybody else. I was that far away from going, Charlie. I was that far from going away, going to Palstar yesterday. I said I was just about that far from going to Palstar yesterday. I live about just under 2 hours from them.
There you go, Bill. Just have Brian drive by and tell him he needs to pick a cable up.
Their balanced tuner that they have. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think you'd really like that balanced tuner.
I think I would too. Yeah, it's their double L network tuner, and I really want to give it a go. So I gave him a call yesterday morning. I said, "Hey, what is the possibility of being able to come over and grab one?" Well, we don't have any made up.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Give you a little hint. Call them and tell them that you want to pick one up, and you're bringing cash with you to pay for it. Stop at the bank and get cash. A friend of mine drove by there, told him he wanted one of the that LK1A amplifier, and they said okay, and he said I got cash, and they took $700 off the retail price. Oh, give it a go.
700?
Yeah, that's a damn good price drop.
Let me jump in here while I spray where I can say 73 is going to be. Oh, yes, mighty fine gents up there have a fine Saturday. Kind of gorgeous weekend down here in Texas. But anyway, catch y'all later.
Hey, 7-3, Charlie. Good hearing you, brother.
Good hearing you, Charlie.
Bye-bye, Charlie, N0SP. Good morning.
Morning, Ben.
Hey, Des.
Charlie.
Hey, who sold the amplifier at such a reduced price?
Apparently Palstar did.
Oh, okay. Were they at the factory?
Yeah, they went to the factory and paid cash for it.
Oh, okay. Well, get a good deal once in a while. It's probably less than I paid for mine.
Morning, Des.
Good morning. 12 glorious degrees here on the eastern slope of the Rocky Mountains. You guys are booming in here.
As are you, big signal, Dennis.
I just came off of 40 meters. Spent the last hour talking to some friends in Australia, VKZL land, and a friend of mine in Kentucky. So I thought I'd jump down here before I got to run and make a phone call, which I do. So I'm going to break off for a little while. And when I'm done with my phone call, I'll come back and say, hey.
Charlie, you're doing a great job here to the Midwest. Wow.
And the snow's coming down now.
I got all mine yesterday. About 8 extra inches fell. So I got about almost 2 feet.
Holy mackerel.
Wow. Hey, I'm going to go get some coffee. I'll be back in a minute. NASDR.
You know, in a normal winter, I've got 3 or 4 or 5 feet out there or more.
Oh, hey, Brian.
Yes.
If you want to watch your signal and your audio, I told these guys I'm streaming live on YouTube. Just look my call up on YouTube and find the live stream, and you should be able to get it.
Oh, too cool. Okay, I'll do that.
I said so. I got to do me a coffee refill, gentlemen. Give me 2 minutes and 2 seconds and 9 beer.
Hey, Bill.
Dave, you owe me a new meter.
Wow, it's snowing here finally. I'm pretty happy.
Hey,
Was I broadcasting?
Yeah, you are.
Yes, you are broadcasting.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what's that YouTube call sign look up? What's the call sign for the YouTube live stream?
N8SDR.
Boy, the signals are not really good, though.
So you're not here normal there, Jeff. Maybe too close, huh?
Yeah, seems like a little bit like an 8RWS. I can hear everybody, but just not perfectly clear like usual.
Hello, Rick.
Hey, Dennis, what's up?
Oh, just having fun in the Radidio this morning, and I'm about to break off here and let's make a phone call, but I'll probably be back. I'm seeing a live stream here on that, but it doesn't appear to be real live. I think there's some delay. I'm not sure. Anyway, but I'll watch it and kind of get a feel for it.
Yeah, sounds good. I got the link to it, but my internet is screwed up, and so I'm not able to stay watching it very long. But you're a big signal, Dennis. You're like 20-25 over here, so doing a great job.
Yeah, so are you. I hate to give an S-meter reading because this is a typical Kenwood that Santa Claus S-meter. It says you're doing 40 over. So I'm probably going to pull out my signal generator and recalibrate this thing if it can be easily done. I have several ESSB radios here and an ICOM that gives good, accurate S-meter readings, especially above S9 in the dB department. But boy, this Kenwood is just hands them out like candy.
Yeah, I noticed that with my 940, and I bought one of those calibration devices. I thought I needed it for the SDR. Come to find out, I was just screwing it up. I think it's pretty accurate without messing with it, and for some reason I got in my mind I had to, confirm it or calibrate it every time they did a software update, but that is not the case, I found. So the thing sits here collecting dust, the generator. Well, have fun if you've got to run, and just go ahead and keep sending snow this way if you'd like. We got almost 8 inches now, it looks like, and that's good. I just wanted to go a little bit farther up north where the big snow rally race is going to take place next week. So catch you in a bit, an 8RWS.
Okay, Rick, very good. I have my mic gain a little bit hot here. Let me turn it down. Anyway, I did a lot of plowing yesterday, and plus I had to go to town and get pick up a hydraulic line that had blown. I put that on there, and then I plowed my driveway, and then plowed a neighbor's driveway. She was stuck at the bottom of the hill. And then today I've got to go dig out another neighbor who isn't home, but their pet sitter came up to sit the pets and got her car stopped. So I've got to dig her out too. So anyway, I'm glad to have the snow. It's almost up to a normal winter here with about 2 feet on the ground and single-digit temperatures. That's more normal. We've had a pretty mild winter. All right, I'll be back in a little bit. N0SP.
Okay, hey, good call on your mic gain. I was going to mention it. You probably wanted it that way. It was a little bit hot, but sounds better that you turned it down. And this is Jeff, by the way, so have fun. Catch you later. Enjoy the snow. And I'd love that. 2 feet would be great, and snow plowing. I look forward to it. Get out and snow blow later on this morning. And 8RWS.
I don't know what I called you, but I know you're Jeff.
It's okay.
There's all kinds of good things you can call him. Morning, Jeff. I was down getting coffee.
Yeah, good morning. Morning. Yeah, I tried to sync up to the YouTube channel there, but my internet gets very upset when I try to transmit. Well, the internet just on its own is crappy, and so when I start transmitting, it just goes away completely.
Well, that's just... goes to show that you're running a little too much RF there, Jeff.
No, I wish, but it's just that I'm too far away. I'm on DSL, and I don't know, 3 or 4 miles from the switch, so they didn't even want to give me the DSL service. They said it wouldn't be reliable, and they're right, but I convinced them it was better than dial-up, and it is.
Yeah, have you ever asked them to try to make that non-asymmetrical?
I don't think I ever asked them that.
Yeah, next time you call at them to yell at them about stuff, see if they'll make it non-asymmetrical. And sometimes that when you're out further away from it, your receive, you're down. They should be able to get the speed up a little bit, but they'll take some of your upload speed away from it to do so. But sometimes that helps on those older DSL connections.
Oh, no kidding. I'll have to ask them. Of course, you know, the upload's very, very slow. I mean, what I do is I'll get anywhere from 1 to sometimes 2.5 megabits per second download, but the upload's always like 0.3 or 0.4, so I wonder if they already have it that way.
Oh, yeah, it sounds like they probably do.
Hey, Rick.
Yes.
Hey, I don't know if you know, but there's some guy that on your screen.
Yeah, there's some guy on my screen, and when he gets done here, he's going to go down and make some tuna.
Good morning, K9 DXI.
Hey,
Oh,
Rich.
good morning, Rich.
Good morning, Rich.
Good morning, Rich.
I guess I should turn on my amplificator.
No, you don't necessarily need to.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Linda's out shoveling the driveway. I'm sitting here watching her on the video camera. This is a good snowstorm.
Oh, jeez.
There goes your damn breakfast.
She
How'd
won't
you
use the
manage to do
snowblower.
that?
She grabbed the shovel.
Hey,
How'd
send
you
me a
manage to
link
do that, Bill?
That camera, Bill.
Just
I want
lucky,
to show
I
it to
guess,
Marcia.
You
She
ought
was
to
all
write a
bundled
book
up.
or,
I was up getting
or a
coffee. I said, what are you
guideline
going
or
to do? She said, I'm
something.
going to go out and shovel the driveway. I said, okay, see you in a bit.
I'm going to go try that.
Yeah, see how that works out.
Yeah, Bill's wife's out there. I just thought maybe I'd suggest it.
Have you been outside, Rich?
Yeah, I walked out to check for the newspaper.
Did you find it?
No, but for some reason it's not out there yet.
Sure it's not buried underneath some snow?
Yeah, it's blowing pretty good.
The temperature has dropped 10 degrees since I got up.
Snow, John?
Yeah, we've got about 6 inches so far, and it's still snowing, Jeff.
I got up at 4 o'clock, John. The driveway was cement.
Yeah.
Now it's a good 3 inches or more.
Well,
Looks
there's
like
more
you got
coming.
4. I'm looking at that site, Bill. I did load it onto the phone, and you got less than we do, though.
Oh, cool. It'll be interesting to see how accurate that is up there, even in your backyard.
Yeah, I'll go check. It says we got like almost 8 inches here, and I've not gone out yet, but I'll check it and let you know.
Oh, Jeff, I'll bet you're happy.
Yeah, I'm happy, but I'd like it to go a little bit farther up north, actually, John, because that's where that snowdrift rally race is next week, and they're sitting anywhere from a half of an inch to 12 inches, depending on what area of the track you're on.
Well, it sure sounds like there might be some thunder snow. I'm seeing static crashes here.
Yeah, I've been getting them here all morning.
Ice down south of Indy and rain.
Although it's still too warm, I guess, here. It's 36.
Is it raining there, Rick?
Yeah, it's raining.
Says winter storm warning. DuPage, Cook, Lake County, Illinois here.
Well, they keep changing ours from warning to watch, from warning to watch. And the last time I looked, I think they decided that they're just going to cover a big blanket of it. And they said anywhere from, I think, 2 to 9 inches. So I guess they're just trying to cover their butts.
Yeah, they're saying 5 to 9. I don't know. We've got 5 or 6 at least now, I would say.
We just have a winter advisory. They're only calling for 4 inches max, and my computer says there's 8 inches out there.
5 would be a soft snow. 9 would be a hard snow.
I think you're right. It just depends on the calibration scale.
So, Rick, how are you doing that? The live stream. How do you what software are you using to create that? And how do you superimpose the Wizard of Oz down there in the lower left?
The Wizard of Oz. I'm using software called OBS Studio. It's free and it allows you to stream to like Twitch and YouTube and I think a couple other ones. And then the overlay is just done with a green screen and the chroma key.
Oh, okay. So you've got a green background behind you?
Yeah, I've got a green background behind me.
That's pretty cool, isn't it, Rich?
What?
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of creepy because I've got it full screen and he's like he's inside my computer or something.
Hold on a second.
I like the Toucan Sam colored S meter.
Hey, just follow your nose. That was one of Flex's latest additions there, Bill, that you're missing out on.
Oh, mine does that.
Are you using the 2.4?
No. The Maestro just does cool stuff, Rick.
Oh, the Maestro. Okay, all right.
In fact, I got a whole sidebar of meters on the right.
Yeah, like me, right?
The wife is stirring. I'm going to go in there in another room. W9AD later.
Hey, Dave, real quick, how's the wife doing?
Pretty good. He took this pain pump off of her yesterday. You know, was pumping stuff into her for 3 days, and she seems like, you know, her arm's hurting, but not too bad. So we shall see. You know, other than that, thanks for asking. I think she's recouping.
Is that one of those ice cooler pain pump things where you fill it full of ice and the water goes through there and keeps it kind of numb?
No, this was drugs, you know. It had like a little IV type tube, and they had an IV thing that wasn't in a vein. It was just under her skin, you know, and it was pumping dope in there to keep her arm numb, just like a nerve block, and it stayed that way for like 3 days, you know, after the surgery. It was kind of a interesting thing. It was pressurized. It was like a clear plastic type disc. It was, you know, thick and heavy, and it was pressurized with it. It had medicine in it. She also had a button she could push and get more if she needed it every hour. Pretty interesting.
So did they pull it off there, or did you take it off there and using it for your own personal benefit?
No, I pulled it out of her. He threw it out. It was empty. It was completely, empty, and you just toss it.
Oh, okay.
Pretty a cool way of pain management, you know. You have to wear it with like a little, pouch or whatever, you know, over your shoulder, you know, and it just would pump dope into her arm or whatever and keep it numb. See y'all later, W9AD.
All righty, Dave, take care. Glad to hear she's doing better, bud.
Gracias. Hasta.
7-3, Dave.
See you, Dave.
See you, Dave.
Hey, Brian.
He must be getting coffee.
Good. When he comes back, I'll scare the hell out of him then.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Is your screen all right still?
Oh my goodness, That's cool. Oh, nice, with a coffee cup.
Next thing will be out on the dance floor with John Travolta, Rich.
Oh, no. Not gonna happen, buddy.
Oh, too funny.
Well, the wife's doing a good job out there.
Is she really, Bill?
Yeah, sir. I'm serious.
Hey, Bill, I think you need to pick up a camera and start streaming that.
It's changed. Could barely hear you just a couple of minutes ago. Now you're blasting it here.
Yeah, I noticed that, Brian. You're better than 30 over.
Hey,
Oh, a nice, light, fluffy type snow.
Very fluffy, John.
Oh, good. So maybe I can just kind of sweep it away.
A leaf blower would do great.
yeah, the last snow we got here was that nice, wet, heavy stuff.
Yeah, we had one of those earlier in the year, Rick, and it was a backbreaker. In fact, it actually ruined one of our front bushes. It was so heavy it broke the bush in half.
Yeah, I was afraid we were going to get some of that this year, and that's one reason I really wanted to get some of those big limbs cut down out of the tree before I got that. Well, it was another reason, was getting the tower up for next year, but I really wanted to get them out of there before winter came because I didn't feel like picking that mess up.
Yeah, that's heavy stuff's really hard on trees.
Yeah, you just came way up here, John.
I just finished watching that Channel 13 investigation video. That really pisses me off.
What's pissed you off?
That our system is so screwed up to let these illegals collect our tax money like that. This is just ridiculous.
What was
Wait
the
till you
deal,
guys
Bill,
see
on that?
video.
You doubled.
What was the deal on that, Bill?
You doubled again.
I said, what was the deal on that? Elaborate a little.
Channel 13 out of Indianapolis does these investigative videos, and they're real good. And they done an investigation on the illegal immigrants up here that have a TIN number, a tax identification number, instead of a social security number. It enables them to work and pay into taxes, and then at the end of the year collect a refund just like the rest of us do. But what the investigation has found out, it is so simple for them to claim child dependence because they have no social security number. They just claim, like 8, 9, 10, 12 of them. And the majority of them are claiming kids that still live in Mexico and getting billions and billions of dollars each year in tax refunds to send to Mexico. And the kids aren't even in the U.S.
Well, I have a TIN number from my business. Maybe I just won't use my social number anymore. Maybe I need to add a few more here.
Evidently, that's what they're doing. And this investigative team that went out and found all this, it's quite a bombshell. This is probably going to cause some shockwaves through the IRS.
It's just a shame that that's not, wasn't broadcast on a national stage, get more people's attention.
Well, here's an interesting tidbit. It come out of Indy in Channel 13, and some other stations they flat refuse to play this investigative report. What do you think of that?
They're probably Democratic stations.
They put it on Facebook for the third time now, and it's been taken off every time. Well, it's still live on Facebook this morning. It probably won't be there this afternoon.
Oh, great. Now that you mentioned it, my YouTube stuff will get yanked. Thanks.
Yeah, you're probably right, Rick. N9BR, it's a shame.
N8 SDR. That's okay. I got a local live copy of it. It'll just keep getting reposted.
N8 RWS.
K9DXI.
And KGAQ.
I sent you guys the video so you could view it for yourself, and determine your own opinion. But Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this afternoon it's not available.
And a comment on Rick's video. There's some guy in West Virginia listening, Dale, N8NTX. We'll say good morning to him.
Yeah. Oh, there's a couple guys there. Okay. Yeah, I haven't pulled the chat stream up a bit yet. Oh, we're up to 10. Oh. All right. Well, good morning, guys.
You're going viral, Rick.
How do you see who's listening?
Who, me?
Down under his title, 3630, it shows the number watching, Brian. Right over to the right is a little chat area.
Yeah, I almost need a fourth monitor.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the chat area either.
Have you got the screen maximized, John?
Yeah.
The video showing full screen?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, because otherwise I wouldn't see the rest of the information here. But I'm not seeing any comments either.
It's off to the right.
I don't. There's nothing there. Oh, in the top right, I see it now. Oh, I was looking down below it.
I'm searching for deals.
Oh, what are you looking for?
Anything I can buy.
I got a deal for you.
Oh, no.
Bring a truck over here and you can have all this junk.
Oh boy.
Deliver it to 392 Rolling View Drive on Seago, Michigan.
Hey there, you're coming up, Jeff.
Yeah, you too. That's good.
Down the street here at the massage parlor going on right now, Brian.
Massage parlor?
Yeah.
What's that, half off?
Is it in the red light district, Bill?
All's in there.
Hey, Bill.
Half off?
Hey, Bill. Is your massage parlor in the red light district down there?
Well, it's funny, Rick, because it's in the small town of Osceola. I mean, there's like 6 car lots, 12 bars, and a couple gas stations, and a damn massage parlor now.
Yeah. You ever been in there?
No, but I laugh at it every time I go by.
What's the name of it, Bill?
I can't. Let me look it up. I don't remember. Some goofy name.
I've never understood the people. I would not do that. There's not a chance in hell I'd go to a massage parlor.
Hey, Bill, that massage parlor's name's not Happy Ending, is it?
It's called Azure. A-Z-U-R-E.
Oh, kind of like the Microsoft thing, huh?
Asian massage specialist. Right across the street from it is a little garage that I visit once in a while, and I just happened to be there the other day. And Tony, the guy that owns it, I was asking him, "You ever go across the street and get a rub down?" He goes, "Oh, no." He said, "But they raided it the other day. I guess the county police were in there and raided the place." So I said, "You suppose there's something fishy going on in there?" He goes, "Oh, hell, I know there is." Something fishy?
Yeah.
Wow, Jeff, did you turn your amplifier on?
What's that?
I said, what'd you do? Turn your amplifier on?
I think what happened is the propagation has enhanced the signal. It's been out all morning.
Oh, boy. Yeah, it sounds like you turned your Scuba curtain my way.
Yeah, you were just rocking in here, too. You and Bill both came up.
Everybody sounds good here this morning.
Yep. Of that gal that bought your old lady's portfolio.
Oh, actually, she found it. I don't know. She found it, and she said, you wouldn't believe this article. And so I was on the treadmill, and she was reading it to me, and I said, you got to send it to me. I'm gonna tell Bill that that's the woman that bought your car. She said, you better not.
I couldn't believe her name.
I know it. I don't know. You know, some of the stuff that she finds, I don't know where she finds it, and it could be just total BS, but it sure looked to be authentic, didn't it?
Oh, it was. I checked on it, and it is absolutely for real. I thought it was a joke, too, but you got to see this gal's name, John. How was it spelled? Clitorius?
Yeah, something like that.
Was she one of the workers over there at your massage parlor?
Yeah, that's what it is. CLETORIOUS. And, hey, did you see her middle name? It's not Areola, is it? No, Aretha.
Yeah, could you imagine naming your kid that?
It's got to be one of those things where they didn't understand what that meant here. I don't know where she comes from, but maybe that's a normal name from wherever she actually comes from.
I think it said she was in South Carolina or something.
This is KGAQ at 50.
Or no, it was Virginia, N9BR.
N8SDR.
And K9DXI.
Wonder if we're going to get any visitation from down below us.
Not at the bandwidth we're using.
She's almost done, John.
What's that, Bill?
Hey, good morning, John.
Morning.
It's my wife out shoveling the driveway. I'm watching her on the camera to make sure she doesn't miss anything.
You know, Bill, you're going to have to cook her breakfast this morning.
Yeah, I probably should.
I think I could laugh like Bill. Is that close?
Oh, you don't have the bass.
Oh, dang it.
We're having steak and eggs this morning, Bill.
Oh, that sounds good.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
You need to go out there and tell your wife she needs to put some of that snow back on the driveway because it's screwing up your propagation up here to me.
Is it killing my signal, Rick?
You dropping off like a rock, man.
That's it. She's moving my doggone reflector.
Is your driveway underneath one of your one of the wires?
No.
Bill, what do you suppose she'd do if you told her to put the snow back?
I don't know. I'll find out.
Oh, jeez.
That's all.
And this will be the last time that Bill ever has to ID.
Yeah. How you getting along with that icon by now, Rich?
I got it, the audio plugged into the back, and yeah, it's doing good. Got the amp hooked to it. It's doing real good.
Oh, so you have the processed audio into it now?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I'll have to take a listen to it when you get it back on.
Well, here, I'll switch to it.
Alrighty. Of course, I've been listening to that anon, so I'm a little spoiled now.
Okay, well, this is, let's see, let's turn that off. This is the super wide ICOM 7300.
Man, that thing really drives that amp, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
You're 60 over 9 here.
Oh.
Just about ping me.
Yeah, I'm not wasting all that energy on that high frequency sizzling crap.
Right.
Nah, it's not that. It's just driving the amp better.
Yeah.
You did come way up here, but God, the audio's night and day difference.
Yeah, in comparison, it's really hard to listen to, isn't it?
Yeah, it's almost ear piercing. Oh, Bill, yes, it will be posted. I'd leave them up whenever I go live. It'll render and be posted there. It's almost that chalk on the or fingernail on the chalkboard kind of crap.
Well, thank you for the great report. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, buddy.
It wouldn't be so bad, Rich, if I just walked in for the first time and started listening to you. It'd be like, yeah, that's pretty good. But after listening to that anon for half an hour.
Yeah, it hurts in my ears. It hurts bad.
It sounds like he's talking through a garden hose, doesn't it?
Well, I think the monitor is narrower than the receiver, actually. It's bad.
Oh, I wonder why that would be. You'd think it'd be wider, if anything.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried tapping the IF on that thing to run it through something else?
No, I just got it, and I'm counting on Greg to do something exotic like that.
Rich, where's that monitor signal coming from? Is that coming from an IF stage?
I'm not sure. No, just an SDR. I'm not sure where they do that.
That's right.
Hey, look up if you go to YouTube, look up K1GMM. He's got a whole video about how he did that with his 7300 and what he used to do it. And he's actually transmitting back out of it, back into the rig.
That's K1GMN, as in Nancy?
No, Golf Mike.
Oh, okay, I'll check that out. Oh, this is so much better.
Yeah, how far out does the Jesus? How far out does the 7300 receive? I'm watching Bill and Brian here have at it. What were you doing, Brian? Listening earlier when John said the same thing?
I
was gold bricking it
to about 3650, and you set the filters down at 50 on the low end, and it doesn't, and it's tapered off. You can tell, so it's less than that, but that's the broadcast. And the transmit those much narrower.
Well, Bill, tell him to get the hell out of there.
Some white-haired old fart in your screen.
Yeah, there's probably about an 8 to 10 second delay there, maybe more than that.
Right around there.
Well, that's not too bad considering the fact it has to leave here and make all its little hops, hit YouTube, get screened for and then get posted. I guess that's not too bad.
How'd you come up with the name Searching for Deals, Brian?
It's my it's my Oh, dang it. It's my eBay name, and I don't know how it translated over. Somehow it did.
Must be on your login.
I'm thinking, yeah.
Okay. Doggone it. She didn't do around my truck. Give me a minute, you guys. I gotta go out and straighten this out.
Jeez.
Tell her to get it right, Bill.
That's just funny.
I ought to just get my wife in here just to listen to him. She'll think he's serious.
I think we need to send Bill a camera so he can put it out there that he can stream YouTube, because I want to see this beating that he's going to get.
Yeah, or what he's going to get fed for breakfast.
Well, I picture he'll get halfway through the sentence and he'll be face down in the snow with her on top of him, just, making him eat some yellow snow out there. Still got a few seconds.
N9DXI.
N8 SDR.
K9 JSP.
Wow, John, you came way up here.
Which one?
You.
Well, that's because when I first said something, the amplifier was warming up. Now it's in line, so I imagine I have.
Now it's in heat, huh?
Yes, sir. I got a little standing wave on the antenna. Imagine that.
It'll burn off. It's just ice.
I don't know about ice. Probably a lot of snow, though.
I'll tell you what, the landscape sure changed here in the last couple hours.
What, did all your snow melt off?
No, we didn't have any a couple hours ago, and now it's a blizzard.
That's not landscape. That's just because your eyes are crossed from taking the beating upside your head.
It'll be about 3-4 hours, something like that.
What do you got, John, so far?
I can't tell. The wind's blowing. It's blowing it around. It ain't like last weekend's. They're saying 4 to 7 inches of snow today, but the winds are supposed to blow 30-40 mile an hour.
Well,
And then the deep freeze hits.
It's pretty windy out there.
Yep, you're right, Brian. Then the deep freeze. It's going to be kind of nasty tonight, tomorrow.
Hey, Bill, JSP, did you change your audio profile? I don't mind hearing as much lows as there used to be in it.
On me, Rick?
No. On John, I'm sorry.
No, I don't think so. Sound okay to you, Bill?
Yeah, you sound good here, John.
Okay, well, I'll put the headset on and see.
No, it just seems like I used to hear more lows in it. It sounds really good. It might be the band, too.
John's got that sugar bear voice.
Oh, that could be it.
Kind of reminds me of Roscoe P. Coltrane.
K9 JSP. Nope. Changed it.
Boy, you're just full of all kinds of stuff there this morning, aren't you, Brian?
I don't know what it is.
Rob E. Coltrane?
Hey, you don't remember him?
Oh, yeah, from Smokey.
No, he was the sheriff on the Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh, that's right.
Had the dog named Flash.
I'm just waiting for somebody to laugh like that guy.
That was pretty damn close.
That was close.
My son was of that age that we watched Dukes of Hazzard, every week.
I always watched it for one reason.
Yeah, I know, Catherine Bach.
Didn't she look good in them shorts?
She'd look good when she didn't have them shorts on.
Oh, you're probably right. I never thought about it that way, John.
That's never a dull moment with you guys.
Used to crack me up that General Lee Charger there should have had wings on it.
How many of those cars do you think they went through?
You know, if any of them stunts were halfway as accurate, they'd have had gone through a bunch of them.
I think mostly
I think
copy
they did.
and paste them from week to week.
I wonder, Brian, if that isn't true.
Well, a lot of those scenes looked very close.
Oh, I'm sure that there were some that were one take, and then they were distributed throughout the series.
Did you see the museum where that car is displayed, or whoever owns it right now? They had to take the Confederate flag off the roof.
See, that's just total BS.
Yeah, that's absolutely did happen, though.
It is. It's a sad state of affairs.
I would have left it on there and said, fine, I'll just take it out of the damn museum, screw you. Come on, Rick, fire it up.
Oh, wait, why don't I have any drive? Why don't I have drive? There we go. Morning, gentlemen.
Hi, top of the morning to you now, Ricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot the drive slider was turned all the way down. I was talking to Greg last night, and I had it shoved all the way down.
Now you just need to widen it out.
Well, it is widened out.
What, to 2.5K?
No.
It almost sounds like that damn 7300.
How'd you need your ears checked, son?
I'm just messing with you.
I know.
By the way, jump in on YouTube and enjoy the chat going on behind the scenes.
Rick, what are you looking at over there? It looks like you're looking down. Are you looking at a porterhouse steak or something?
Yeah, I'm actually watching porn on a smaller, on an iPad. No, where this camera is kind of, it's at a goofy angle, so unless I'm like staring right up at it because it's on top of the monitor, it appears that I'm looking down, but I'm actually reading some papers on a piece of software that I'm getting ready to install for a customer.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I'm hearing a tone right at 6K, but I'm not seeing it on your display.
On my display?
Yeah.
Well, you got your live feed going.
Yeah, it's been going for a while. Now I got to make sure that I got another client that I picked up, and I'm going through setting their network stuff up, and Brian, I'm hard coding all the IP addresses, and just want to make sure that I've got everybody listed here. That's why I keep looking down.
Oh, she's coming in, Rich. I'm going to go upstairs and point out to her all the spots she missed now. N9VR, I'll be back.
Yeah, nice knowing you, Bill.
We'll be back.
And you're not fooling anybody. You're running away. Did she bring that shovel in with her?
I said, I hope physical therapy is good for him. After she beats the hell out of him.
Yeah, I think he might have pressed his luck a little too far this morning. Hey, John. NU9N John.
Yeah, Rick.
Have you ever played around with any of the Ubiquity networking products?
No, I haven't.
Oh, they're really nice. You got to go out to their website. They got some demo stuff you can download. It's really nice stuff. The only thing that's bad about it is don't put it in your house or with any guys that run radios, amateur stuff, because they do have there is a nasty RF issue on their access points that comes out on 10 meters. But other than that, their products are really, really nice. And price point versus range, they're probably number one.
Yeah, I don't like playing around with networking too much, Rick.
I got a networking question, Rick.
Yes.
So, Wi-Fi at our church, we have 3 access points, I think they're called, that do this handshaking where they hand off from one to the other so you can walk around the building. And one of the fellows in the church showed me on his phone, he has an app on his phone that is a Wi-Fi network analyzer, or Wi-Fi analyzer, I think it's called. And it wasn't available for my phone. I've got an Apple iPhone, so I couldn't duplicate it. But anyhow, it shows signal strength for all the different channels. And so we have both a public and private on there. And it's on channel, I think, 1, 6, and 11. So you see all 3 of the nodes or the access points. So the public ones just randomly drop off in signal level, go down to 0 or something like that, and he thought that shouldn't be happening. And so what I did this week was I thought, well, I'll try to reproduce that. So I found the software. It's Microsoft software. You can load on, I put it on a laptop, a very old laptop that we had. And sure enough, it was the same thing, same display. And the public nodes, or whatever you want to call them, were just randomly dropping off in signal strength to 0, and then it would come back a few seconds later. But the weird thing then is I took a new laptop and installed the same software, and it's not doing it on a new laptop. It's just a little weird looking.
Well, on the public nodes, is the public nodes doing is it doing both the 5 and the 2.4s?
Yes, it is. And yes, and I think they're both dropping out.
None of them are on the same channel, are they?
No, they're not.
Do you know what brand access points they are?
No, I don't recall offhand. I know nothing about networking, so I went into the menus, I accessed them and looked around, but I don't understand any of those settings or anything. I know that the public is all throttled back to 6 meg download speed.
Is the public's throttled back to 6 meg?
Yeah.
Is the private fully open?
What do you mean by yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not, the private's not throttled, right?
No, it's not.
how many people are accessing the public side? Do you know?
Well, that's the thing. During church, it's hard to tell how many have their phones. But during the week, when I went in there and reproduced the same thing, there wasn't probably anybody on there.
Rich, I have the same problem here. I'll be looking at my phone, and then all of a sudden it'll say Wi-Fi disconnected, and then it reconnects. I mean, like instantaneously. And now I don't know if it's the phone or the network, because every other phone I had here never did that. I need to really look into that.
To me, it sounds like it's a configuration with the way that the public side is set up, and the ratio of people using it versus the throttle speed.
Well, the bizarre thing was that it is indicated like that on that software on just the old computer. But then on the new computer, it all stays in there. It's indicated like it's continuous. That's a little bizarre.
Well, are they both connecting? Are you using the same 2.4 on each computer and the same? What I guess what I'm saying is, are you comparing the same frequencies? You're not, one of them is not running 5 and one of them is not running the 2.4, is it?
No, I switched back and forth and made sure of that. Yeah, it's one of those things that I wish he hadn't shown me, because it seems to work fine, and I don't really have any complaints.
See if you can raise the throttle up on the public side. Raise it up a little bit and see if it stops some of that stuff from dropping off as fast.
All right, I'll give that a whirl.
Because to me, that sounds like it's more of a, like I said, more of a ratio of what's being used. I mean, you may have. You sure there's nobody close by the church that's tagging some of your Wi-Fi? Is it an open public, or is it password protected?
No, I just had another thought. The private is not. I mean, the public is not password protected, but there really isn't anybody close by. I don't think they could be using it. But the other thing is what happens when these systems, when the private is using all the bandwidth. So we've got I think just 60 meg. And what if the private is using all that momentarily? I wonder if it just trips off the public.
Yeah, because there's not enough there to share.
Rich, I don't know what you just did to that icon, but that sounds really good.
Yeah, these icons are wonderful to use.
Yeah, and try throttling the private a little bit. I guess as an example, if it's 60, if you're getting 60 meg, try doing as a test. Try sharing it 50-50 and see what happens with it for a little bit, and raise your private as you need to, but don't. You may need to kind of play around with the ratios, but it really sounds like that's what's going on. Like that would make sense than what I said before about it just using enough bandwidth. You're running out of bandwidth and devices, so it's going to shut off or drop those in order to keep the bandwidth up on the public side.
Yeah, I'll send you a link to a video of it if I can find it here. That would probably make a little more sense.
Yeah, if you can find next time you're there too, see if you can find out what they are, what brand they are, and what models they are, and shoot me an email. Snag a screenshot of the configuration if you can.
Okay.
That was one thing I liked about these Ubiquities, John, is a single one of them on a decent network that'll keep up with it, but a single one of these access points can handle 500 users at one point.
Well, I'm going to go up and get some breakfast. I'll catch you guys later. This here is an 8RWS.
Yep, mine's being prepared as we speak.
Mine too.
Yeah, bull.
She's going to make the breakfast too, Bill?
She's on it right now.
Did you sure that question didn't go, what would you like for your last meal?
No, I told her, nice job on the driveway, but you missed some of that out there on one side of my truck. You can get that a little later after you get breakfast whipped up. She's okay.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, well, don't mind that little box of rat poisoning sitting next to your scrambled eggs.
See you, Jeff.
Who moved in down below us?
Something down there about 5K, but it's really light here.
Nah, there's not even down 5K. It's about 3.5 down from where we're at.
KGAQ.
I mean, they're right in our pass band, N8 SDR.
And U9N heading out for breakfast, steak and eggs.
You got it done already?
Yeah, she just hollered at me.
Oh my gosh. Well, enjoy, John.
Yeah, I'm gonna douse mine with A1 though, Bill.
Oh God, what are you gonna ruin a steak for?
What's that, Rick?
Why are you going to ruin a steak with A1?
Well, these steaks we brought home from somewhere else. They're not that great. And I like putting A1 on my breakfast steak, but believe me, Rick, when I grill my own steaks here, I don't put anything on them.
That's the way to have a steak. Nothing on it.
It has to have something put on it. It's not cooked right.
Yeah, well, okay, I agree with that.
Anyway, see you guys later. And you're not enjoy the snow.
See you, John.
I want to get in it.
Have a great day, John.
Yeah, Rick, I don't know. Where the hell's our snow at?
They backed ours off. Looks like that's 3 to 6, possibly.
Well, they changed. I was telling these guys this morning. I looked, and they had changed it from 3 to 5 to 1 to 3, and now it says anywhere from 3 to 9. So I guess they're just trying to cover their butts.
0 to 85, Rick.
That's right.
All righty.
Yeah, we got a little thin coating of ice on everything down here, but it's just it's just a hint.
In Ohio reporting, it says they're expecting ice storms.
Well, I guess you're like us, Rick. I guess yours isn't actually really coming in here until, later this afternoon and tonight?
Yeah, I don't know. I just know the wind's out of the east-northeast, and anytime we have wind out of the east-northeast around here, it's going to be bad.
That's the way it is right here, right now, Rick. Wind's out of the northeast, and they're saying wind gusts up to 40 mile an hour by midday today.
What's the temperature there?
33 here, Dennis. Good morning.
It's 28 here, Dennis.
Okay, 12 here, but we have no wind.
That's coming for us. Sunday into Monday. It's below zero, double-digit wind chills. Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
It's still 34 here.
I just talked to a friend in Ohio who said they're expecting ice storms, so they're thinking of closing work.
Well, that's what they keep saying with where I'm at, too, is I guess we're on this borderline of getting either ice or snow, so I think that's why they keep changing the ordeal from 3 to 9, because they can't really figure out where this line's going to cross just yet.
Where's Greg at this morning, Rick?
Sweeping through the area there, or a retreating warm front, which is reverse of a cold front. So anyway, well, I hope it works out okay.
Bill, Greg, I don't know if he's, him and I were on very late last night, so on 160. Our lovely crew came in, and instead of being down, they went up one, and in the middle of a whole bunch of us being on there, so, Greg even got involved. I'm shocked. I had a software problem. My radio went double sideband. I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah, I know those things happen.
Yeah, it's funny. I it is, but we outlasted them. Let's put it that way. If anybody thinks that they're going to bother Greg and I, good luck with that.
Yeah. You guys are close enough. You could do the old tin can string ordeal, aren't you?
Yeah, we legitimately can talk on dummy lows. So. Matter of fact, played around with his 7300 on AM for a good bit, and a little bit of tweaking on it. It really did. It sounded pretty good.
What frequency do you guys use on 160 in the mornings?
1906.
Oh, that's easy to find. Okay. Yeah, I looked around this morning when I didn't hear anything here about 4:30, and just to check, and I didn't hear anything on 160. Maybe it weren't on.
I don't know what time we got off there last night, but I think it had to be close to 11-ish. Well, Mac even got back in here. We were on there so long.
Yeah, you said you guys were up late.
I don't know if I still got any of Greg on recording or not. Let's see what I got here. I don't know if this will play on here or not.
That's not going to happen. I just want to go back to here. Okay, I got that 87. Just wanted to make sure that's where that's at.
So, yeah, not too bad.
That sounds like he's fairly strong at your place.
You think?
I'm just curious of why the signal was stronger than yours.
I was driving it harder by a long shot.
Yeah, I know.
You guys had a play with QRPP. I had a nearby hand that was about a quarter mile away, and he and I would talk using microwatts. I'd measure the power with a VTVM.
Yeah, I can legitimately turn the drive slider on this to 0, Dennis, and he can hear me.
I got your email, Rich. I'll take a look at it here in a bit.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I think it just demonstrates what I was trying to describe a little better.
Yeah, we get done in here, and I get some breakfast here in a little while. I'll check it out.
Yeah, no hurry.
Rick, and you got to remember, too, I got my audio gain backed way off because I had that solid-state amplifier sitting on a bench the other day with all the fans running, and it was a little bit overbearing.
Yeah, I understand. I was just giving you crap. You know me.
Oh, I know. Matter of fact, speaking of that, I need to tune up here. Oh, my standing wave has crept up some. Yeah. I'll be right back.
That was interesting news that broke last night about Mueller calling that report that the news had been apoplectic with all day, calling it not accurate.
Ooh, I missed that.
Oh, yeah. Somebody, BuzzFeed, and a real garbage bag reporter said that Trump had instructed Cohen to lie to Congress about the Russia project. And so MSNBC, CBS, all the BSs just went nuts. Okay, this is the end. This is impeachment. He's gonna go. And Mueller said, wait a minute, this is over the top. So he issued a statement that said that the report was not accurate.
Oh, Mueller issued it?
Yeah, and he's been dead silent. He doesn't comment on anything, but he came out from behind the wall and smashed that story.
Oh, my word. How bad can it get when he has to smash it?
I know. But what was funny was watching these just completely apoplectic BS networks running with this like it was fact, even though it came from a guy who was a known sleazebag who had done nothing but issue false stories before. And they said it's 100% accurate, we know it. But of course they had no sources and no documents, and they admitted on CNN that they had not seen the documents. And then finally Mueller came out and said, no, that's not accurate.
Hey, you know the funny thing about this is, gotta love the second round of smashing the Democrat streams.
Yeah, I doubled with you. I said there's a lot of things funny about this. What was it you said?
Well, it's like the second round of smashing their dreams, you know, kind of like the first round where nobody thought that Trump would make presidency to begin with, and when the numbers were coming in, the looks on their faces, now they got to eat crow once again. It's great.
Well, they've eaten crow a few times since. They've had one story after another that was proven wrong. They've been predicting impeachment. I saw a video of Lawrence O'Donnell a year and a half ago. The president is on the cusp of being impeached. Well, here we are.
Yeah.
Well,
They might.
Trump is going to make an announcement today at noon. Well, 3 o'clock your time, Eastern time, noon my time. 2 o'clock, whatever. 3 o'clock, that's 1 o'clock my time, I think. I don't know, you can check that. But he's going to make a major announcement of some sort, so I'm interested to see what that is. And I think it's hilarious that he canceled Nancy's junket to the Middle East.
You know, that's really funny, Dennis, because I was kind of busy yesterday and didn't keep up with the news, but the last I heard that the Hollywood elite declared a victory over Trump on the Michael Cohen news, so that's pretty funny to hear what Mueller said.
Yeah, that's right. I disagree with Trump canceling Nancy's flight to the Middle East. However, I think he should have let her go and then canceled the return trip.
Yeah, 100%.
Flight?
What was that?
The extent of the amount of people on that, there were 7 delegates going, her and 7 other Democrats going on that trip. But there was 93 people on the trip. It was everybody's family and friends going with them. We don't need to pay for that crap anyhow.
No, you're right. We shouldn't. I didn't know about that, but I guess it was a big airplane. That's all I knew. So, wow, that's that's a lot of garbage in one airplane.
Yeah, there were 87 family and friends along with 7 delegates. Nothing but a lengthy taxpayer-paid vacation for their damn family and friends.
Well, after their holiday down in Puerto Rico and Hawaii and everything else, with all this stuff going on, and Trump sat in the White House saying, "Okay, let's get this done," and they all take off.
Hey, you know what else, Dennis?
What's that?
If that plane had gone down, that would have made the cleanup of the Valdez look like nothing.
Oh, I know. I didn't want to say that, but I was thinking it. Yeah, let's talk about security and risk. That's a lot of high-profile people. From their mind, they're not high-profile on my mind, but that's a lot of. I wonder if the shiny object was going to go too.
I don't know, but a country that's $21 trillion in debt has got to quit wasting money. And as far as I'm concerned, that trip was a waste of money.
Absolutely.
Yeah, actually, foreign policy is the president's responsibility. It's not theirs.
Well, exactly. Why would they be going over to do all that and talk to the troops anyhow?
They don't have much respect for the troops. That's all show.
And I got to get out of here, you guys. My breakfast is just about ready, so I'm going to go upstairs and have a bite. Drive over and check on the mom, get her driveway cleaned off for her, and maybe I'll see you guys on tonight, huh? Y'all have a great day. 7-3 around the horn for Med 9 Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy your last meal, and I guess you got the wife broken in to do the daughter's driveway or the mother-in-law's driveway now, so congratulations on that, and I hope we get to hear from you later on.
Hey, that's a good idea, Rick. I'll take her along.
Oh, crap. All right, take care.
Video
See
where
you
it
guys.
didn't
Head
have
9 beer.
video where it didn't have.
See you, Bill. Have a
See you,
great
Bill.
day. KGAQ.
See you, Bill.
See you
Adios.
later, Bill. I've got to dig out another neighbor today, too. So we had 8 inches of snowfall yesterday.
I'm not missing this stuff yet, Rick, are you?
I was kind of hoping to do it. I don't know. I just, we a couple weekends in a row I didn't have to work. It wouldn't bother me any, but I don't want this below zero temperatures coming. That's the stuff I can't take.
Yeah, it looks like Monday's going to be worse.
Yeah, it is.
I can handle the temperature. I just don't like it when the wind blows 40 miles an hour at the same time.
Yeah, that's where it gets nasty.
Around here, and I don't know. We'll see. I mean, like I said, they backed it way off. It was supposed to have already started, actually several hours ago. They were talking about, between 4 and 5 a.m. it was going to start. And like I said, there's a little hint, a little sheen of, shiny out their ice on everything, but not enough to worry about.
Yeah, good morning, K9GAS. So, Rick, you got no snow there?
No, not yet. Morning, Jerry.
Good morning, Jerry. No snow here either.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Rick and Rick. Yeah, we're just rain here.
Yeah, that's all it's doing up here. I said it's trying to freeze a little bit, but not terrible.
It's been raining here since I've been on this morning, so there's been a lot of good static with rain, and I'm not sure if it's thunder snowing somewhere, possibly.
Friend, but I think she's good. But I think this morning I just watched, and now they're saying 1 to 3 here, and that won't be till later. They're still saying ice, but we're at 33, so maybe we'll skirt that even.
Yeah, go ahead, Rick.
Oh, I was just saying I think there's been some thunder snow somewhere because it's been staticky here, but some of that could be just rain. I'm going to run down and get some coffee. I'll be back in a minute. N8SDR.
Alrighty. Yeah, I know. That's what they're saying up here too, Jerry. I said, it's 33, it's 30, like hovering between 32, 33 here, so it's not gonna be the snowmageddon that they said it was.
Yeah, it doesn't break my heart either.
All right, I'm going to go too. I've got to get ready. I've got company coming over this morning, so I want to be ready for that. So I'll see you guys later on. Have a great weekend.
All right, Dennis, take care and stay warm.
I will try. 0SP.
All right, catch you later, Dennis.
John, you don't have anything really going on over there yet either, dude.
Oh, yeah. It's been raining or snowing here since about 3 a.m.
Has it? Okay.
Wind's picking up. Supposed to blow up to 40 mile an hour this afternoon. So they're talking 4 to 6 inches of snow and 40 mile an hour winds. So, yeah, I think we'll have it going on.
I'm just looking down at the driveway on one of the cameras right now, and it just amazes me how much of it's melted off from the last one.
Well, it wasn't until Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday were good melting days, but the sun never came out. It just got warm enough that roadways, driveways, things like that got melted completely off. And the piles shrunk, because here it fell straight down, so there wasn't a lot of drifting. And, spots it went from 10, 12 inches of snow, it looks like, to almost nothing, a couple.
Well, that's exactly why I'm kind of glad this backed off, because, like I said, historically, all the years I've been here, if it comes out of the east like it's doing, it's not going to be pretty. I mean, every time that has happened, I've had massive drifts around here.
Yep. Well, I figure we probably will have. But, you know, there's no reason to go out and do anything yet until it kind of quits snowing and the wind lays down. Maybe sometime tomorrow. You know, you're just wasting your time and effort.
And 8 SDR.
We'll do it early, a 9 HLL, kind of.
Yeah, it's getting closer.
K9 DXI.
K9 JSP.
So which radio are you on, Rich?
I am on the 9.
Okay, I didn't look up. I didn't have the screen in front, so I see now. I don't know if you heard, but Greg and I we were on 160 for, I don't know, God, probably till 11 o'clock last night, but played around with his on AM a little bit, and it worked pretty good.
No kidding. Did he have to make some changes, or how'd that go?
Yeah, had a little bit of EQing changes on it, just especially in the mid-range area, but no, I said it worked out really good. I mean, I was kind of shocked.
Yeah, was the mid-range too strong? You have to drop it down, or what?
Yeah, brought some low end up on it. I know this is not a good representation of it, but this is what, I mean, here, let's see, where's it at?
That's not going to happen. I just want to go back to here. Okay, I got that 87. Just want to make sure that's where that's at.
So, yeah, I mean, not bad.
Yeah.
We'll grab some coffee. I'll be right back in 9 HLL.
Well, Rich, you got any snow up there this morning?
It's tapering off, but it looks like it's snowing out there, but it's blowing so hard that it's got to be 30, 40 mile an hour winds out there.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. It's supposed to hit here. I think this thing got a little later start. I don't know, I haven't looked out since for the last hour or so. But, I don't know. Well, we get 4 to 6 inches of snow and 40 mile an hour winds. It'll pile it in places you don't want it.
Yeah, that's what happened when I went out to the mailbox. It's one of those dry snows that it's very difficult to tell how much you actually got. Parts of the driveway were dry, clear, and other parts of the sidewalk along the house was 2 foot deep. So it's kind of a weird one.
Yeah, my wife looks out the deck. She goes, well, according to the railing, it doesn't even look like we got an inch of snow yet. I said, well, look down at the floor of the deck, because I got the privacy boards around it or whatever. And I said, look, the first step down doesn't look like it has anything on it, but look at across the top. It's about 1 foot deep.
You going anywhere today, John?
No, don't plan on it. Are you?
Well, I got some work I got to do at the church, just into Sterling here, but I think everything's passable out there.
Well, it can be deceiving, so be careful. You know that. I don't need to tell you that.
Yeah. You come to the this year?
I was thinking about that the other day. I might try.
I'm not even sure when it is. I think it's second week or third week of March.
It was always usually the first weekend in March.
Oh, okay.
Hey, John, are you seeing the guys down at 36, 24, 50 or so?
I can hear them. I don't have anything to look at, but I can hear them.
Okay, yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah, I see them there.
Well, I'm not worried about it. I mean, we've been in here for, at least I've been on for an hour and 50 minutes, so I'm not worried about it. But it just seemed, I don't know why they would move themselves there.
Well, it might be that they've been there, that the band is lengthening out or something, that they're just coming up in strength.
That's possible.
They've got that one guy's got quite an accent. I couldn't tell you what kind of an accent it is, so they may be overseas.
I think I'm going to migrate up to the AM net and listen to those fellas for a while. And then at 8:30, I'll listen to the sideband net. So that's my Saturday morning routine. So good to hear you guys, and have a good weekend. K9DXI.
Okay, Rich. You have a good weekend as well. Catch you later. K9JSP.
Yeah, Rich, take care, and I'll look at that video. I'll shoot you an email back if I see anything there or anything rings a bell with why that could be going on. Take care. Talk to you later. N8SDR.
All right, thanks, Rick.
See you, Rich. Take care.
Where'd Jerry go?
Jerry.
Oh, sorry about that. Sitting here reading some stuff. About half asleep. Man, I didn't get out of bed till about 20 minutes ago.
Jerry, I did the same thing. I shut the alarm off this morning. I rolled over. Next thing I know, it was 7 o'clock or 6:30 my time. I'm like, holy cow.
Yeah, it kind of feels good, but you know what woke me up is I was hurting. I don't think I've slept past 5 o'clock. I can't remember when.
God, if I sleep too long, my back kills me.
Well, this morning when I rolled out, I had to stretch a bit in that because my back was hurting already.
Yeah, that's what woke me up. And thought, man. And then I looked at the clock and I thought, no wonder.
Yep. Well, it's about 1:45. I think I'm going to head down and get some breakfast. I've been up since about 4:30 or so, so I'm going to head down. I'll catch you guys maybe a little bit later on this afternoon if you're around. Hope everybody has a good Saturday, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning if not. The stream I'll leave the stream up so it should render in post in case you want to go back and look at signals or anything. Talk with you guys later. Have a good one. N8SDR.
Right, see you, Rick. Enjoy the afternoon.
Catch you later, Rick.
Good morning, Rick. Good to hear you have a good morning. I was in here for the day, but I don't think we're going to get the weather, so I guess I'm going to get some running around done.
That's exactly what I thought, too. I want to get out, and I got to run to town here a little bit. A couple things I need to get. I thought, all the crowds will be over with now, I think, possibly.
Well, you guys go ahead and take off. Take off then. I'm gonna cruise around some other places and listen in or whatever, and sit back here and see what the weather does to us.
Yeah, John, I thought they predicted what you're getting is what we were supposed to have by this morning. But I'm not brokenhearted over it yet.